Fred Richani, TSC, with some Crown Jewel news for those that haven't had a chance to check out the WWE conference call that we posted on the third quarter earnings results. Well, WWE has confirmed that they are still running Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, which, for those keeping track at home, Saudi Arabia right now is actually a lot warmer than it is right here in windy, cold New York. It's supposed to be fall, but it's actually feeling a lot more like winter. And I'm thinking that the relationship between John Cena and the WWE is going to get a little bit colder because, according to Robbie Fox of Barstool Sports, John Cena is not going to be at Crown Jewel. Now, he reported this rumor, or this report, I should say, not really a rumor, about a couple days ago. It's been gaining steam. And he also mentioned that Daniel Bryan will not be appearing at Crown Jewel as well. Both expressed discomfort with going to Saudi Arabia. Now, I should note that both guys did perform at Greatest Royal Rumble, but that was, of course, before Saudi Arabia ordered the massacring dismemberment of a journalist. And, well, you know, the rest is history if you've been following the news. So, with that being said, the WWE is reportedly trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do with the WWE World Cup. From what I understand, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Sports Authority of KSA, are huge fans of all the stars of the past. John Cena is probably one of them, although he's still kind of a current star. Of course, you got Triple H, you have Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Kane. So if they take John Cena off of Crown Jewel, I really don't think that's going to hurt them that much. In fact, I would think it would be better off having them put somebody in the World Cup. You know, somebody they could really get over. I mean, look, if you look at the World Cup right now, you got Randy Orton, you got Rey Mysterio, you got Kurt Angle, you got John Cena. It's like, it's not exactly a field of really young guys outside of Seth. And Seth's already kind of an established top guy. So what I would do is, if you got to replace John Cena, put Drew McIntyre in his place. Put Drew McIntyre in his place, have him get a huge win the World Cup, and then you have Braun the Strowman beat Brock Lesnar to finally win the Universal Championship. And then you could do Strowman versus McIntyre at Survivor Series, where Dolph accidentally cost him the match, I should say. Excuse me, it's been a long day. And then you could do Ziggler versus McIntyre, or at the very least, you could start building dissension for Ziggler versus McIntyre. I don't think I'd pull the trigger just yet and making McIntyre champion. Or what you could do, right, is put Dolph Ziggler in that World Cup. Actually put Dolph Ziggler over to keep him relevant, especially if he's going to feud with McIntyre down the road. And you could put McIntyre in the match with Strowman and Lesnar, because I guarantee you the presence of McIntyre in there would make it a significantly better match. It'd elevate McIntyre even in a loss. Strowman could get the big win, and you could build up to McIntyre versus Strowman. That's what I'm thinking here. By the way, as I'm live streaming, this is the first time I'm actually live streaming really in vertical video. I normally do portrait mode, but figured I'd try this out, so let me know if you like it or don't like it. Let's get to some of the comments here. Are you saying that they do not feel comfortable going? Is that the reason they are not? Yes. Reportedly, according to Robbie Barstool, it looks like they are not comfortable going. And it makes sense. From John Cena, from a purely public relations standpoint, he's getting more film roles. We just saw Gerard Butler announce he's not going to Saudi Arabia to promote his film. I believe UFC's parent company had a deal in place for I think it was around $900 million. I mean, it was a crazy number. It was a crazy, crazy number. It's well over $100 million, in place to have Saudi Arabia buy a piece of their company. And they decided to renege that offer. So there's a lot going on, and it kind of makes the WWE look really bad. Okay. Whether or not they should go to Saudi Arabia, I don't know. At the end of the day, I mean, as Kevin Nash said on Twitter, it ain't the UN. You know, it's entertainment. I mean, they're not, solving the world's problems here, even though they claim to be. But on the other hand, I understand why, from a public relations standpoint and a safety standpoint, and really a moral standpoint, why you wouldn't want to go. So, I mean, I think what I'm most annoyed about with WWE is that they're just they weren't really blunt about it. Vince McMahon on the conference call is kind of like, oh, it's a sensitive subject and blah, blah. Just tell the people you want the money. Just tell the people you want the money, and that's it. Be blunt about it, Just come on. It's like the NFL with the anthem policy and everything else. It's like, if you guys don't want people kneeling, then just come out and make a stand. If you want people to peacefully protest, make a stand. But this whole waffling in the middle, that's the worst thing any sports league, any pro wrestling league could do in these kinds of controversial situations. It's take a damn side. Don't cop out. But anyway, yeah. So John Cena, makes sense for him not to go from a PR standpoint because, well, He's becoming a huge star in Hollywood now. He's going to be in Transformers. He's going to be Bumblebee. And, it wouldn't make sense for his brand and his image to go there. On top of that, Daniel Bryan seems to just be kind of like a socially conscious guy. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, nah. And you know what? If these two guys did indeed step up to the plate and say, you know what? We don't want to go. We ain't going. We're not comfortable going. Much respect to them, whether it be for PR reasons or safety reasons or both or whatever, no matter the reason. More top guys, more guys in general and girls, but more top guys and girls need to use their voice. If they're uncomfortable with something, if they want to change something up, you know what? Give them the opportunity to. Okay? All the major top guys and girls in years past have stepped up to the plate and taken some direction in their careers, have taken some hold of the direction of their careers. And look, you never know. Maybe WWE will say, okay, Bryan, we'll take you out of the title match and you'll never get a title shot again. Maybe they'll understand and just move the hell on. Who the hell knows what happens? I don't know who would replace him at Crown Jewel. I mean, I can't even think. Maybe Rusev, I guess, since he destroyed Aiden English. I mean, that would make sense, and Aiden could cost him the match with, like, maybe a new heavy like Lars Sullivan. We'll see what happens. But, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Crown Jewel controversy? Do you think John Cena and Daniel Bryan should go? Do you think will they go? Are you going to be watching? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care, and don't forget to subscribe for more WWE updates. And oh yeah, stay warm if you're in the Northeast.